Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love of the journey, love of the soul group, they're all helping us into our divine unions. And so, this is this week's weekly energy read for all of the people that are joining in on these messages, part of the crystal grid that I do, and also that are coming to me for healings. Because all of our energies are connected. It's all of our higher selves that are helping to bring these messages out if you follow my channel. And so this week's the deck that I use is this. If you follow this channel, you know that I am obsessed with this deck. I think it is brilliant. So it's the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. And so what I do is I do the thinking, feeling, wanting in your divine counterpart, thinking, feeling, wanting on your side, the energies that you both bring in, the energies that are then above and below, and the key points to note on either side, and then also what was at the bottom of the deck. So the first thing I have to say just before I do this, on the radio, this is again about expecting the unexpected. On the radio, just before I was coming to do this, there is a woman that bought a ring in a car boot sale. A friend said to her, I think you should go and take that to get it. She'd been wearing it for years and just, using it as a normal costume ring. Anyway, she took it to Sotheby's, which is a big auction house in the UK, to get it valued. The ring turned out to be a 26.2 carat diamond ring, which is worth £750,000. So, on the vein that things are, you should keep dreaming big. My bracelet has dream big on it. Then, that is what you need to keep doing. Keep dreaming big. Okay, so with that said, here is the reading. So firstly, in the thinking space, right? So these cards very similar to last week, basically, but they are wanting change. Your divine counterpart is wanting change, but they are tied into situations, people, places, maybe habits, various things that feel that they are stuck at the moment and they can't move. These vines basically are all around this person on this card, but what is really prominent to me is that there is light, right? Although that she's bound by the vines, there is light shining all around her. And the key thing to know here is that it is about wanting change, but feeling tied up so they can't get there at the moment. So because of that, they are feeling anxious, right? They're feeling that they're basically wanting change. And there's nothing worse than when you want change, but to feel stuck where you are. And so what does that create? That creates anxiety. But note that this is number 9. So 1 and 8 is 9. And 9 means that it's leaving. Also, you can see outside the storm is passing and there is blue sky coming. So again, it's about, if you could, anyone, I'm sure that we all feel a bit stuck at sometimes. And that's when the anxiety comes in, because it's a self-imposed prison, right? Because actually, that's what we're here to do again, is to know that we're always free to make choices, and we are also always supported by the universe. And as long as you're following your happy path, then you know that you're following the right path, and therefore there is no anxiety. So that's why, they're feeling this anxious energy at the moment. So that's something to be mindful of if you are in contact with your twin, or, be conscious that, their energy is feeling that they are tied into situations and stuff, and so feeling very anxious about things. What they're wanting is they're wanting possibilities, right? They're wanting to have doorways open for them. They're wanting to know which way to turn, basically. But what this card is showing is that every single doorway is to the light, right? So as soon as they start to trust in their intuition and start to open that doorway to the light within, which you are bringing them, because the energy that they're taking from the union is the healer of the ages, right? Note that these numbers are also the same. It's 6 and 6, right? So what they're wanting is to have their pathway opened, and the energy that they're bringing from the union is the healing energy, which is the light, which is the cosmic heart, which is the twin flames in each hand, which is the energy of healing, what does energy, healing energy opens up and brings light to you, opens up and lightens your path. So what they're wanting is that, they want their pathways to open up. They want the light to shine. And these doorways will always lead to you, right? Every single doorway leads to you when they're following their happy path, because you are their soul. You are part of their soul. You are with them for eternity. So every single one of these doors will lead to you. Right, the next one is this. What's the key thing to note about them? And this card, again, all of these cards were the same for last week, but they're wanting change, but they're attached to things. So, but the mask is taken off. Again, they're looking up to the light. Only one hand is attached here, right? Only one hand is attached, and everything else. She's also wearing white, right? So everything is lit up by the light. The shadow is being lit up. The masks are off. They can see up. They can see a clear way forward, right? They're looking for a clear way forward. They're looking up to the light to ask for help, for a clear way to create change. So, on their side, again, in the thinking space, they're thinking that they're tied up. They're feeling anxious because of that, because they want to see a way forward. They want to change their lives. And at the moment, they're feeling that they're attached to things, but they're wanting that change. But the key thing is that the energy that's coming from this union is the healing energy, because you are healing them, especially if you're doing your healing work, and if you're sending that, everything that you do energetically to your energy will impact on their energy. So that's why it's really good to know that they're feeling this at the moment, because then you can be more sympathetic or empathetic to how they're feeling. So know that they're receiving that healing energy. So on your side, what is the thinking space? Well, you are listening to your intuition. So this is a spiritual union. This is number 7. This is part of your spiritual awakening. This journey is your journey to the light. It's your journey to the universe. It's your journey to unfreeze, your life, basically. So it's your journey to finding out the truth of everything. So you know exactly what it means for you. What you're feeling is that this connection, again, you're wanting change, because this is number 5, you're wanting to change, to move into this connection. You're wanting to bring it into the physical. You're wanting to feel this, you're wanting to feel that romance, to actually feel it, to have his arms around you or her arms around you, to have that really, really bonded, caring connection from the heart, right? Both of their faces here very tender. So it's a very tender, caring love, right? And you're wanting, and you're feeling that. You're feeling that this is, that this is possible, right? That this is what's in your heart, what's in the soul connection, right? This is what you have already in your heart, in your spiritual connection. So therefore you want to bring this down into your physical reality. And what you're wanting is again, because again, a very spiritual card, because you've opened the door to your heart, that is where your soul connection is, right? Because you've done that, again, you're wanting to bring that down into physical. So it's number 5 again. So you're wanting to create this amazing spiritual connection that that you have from your intuition, from your heart space. You're wanting to actually bring that in and bring it down from spirit into matter, okay, into physical. So, which is again beautiful. I mean, lots of spiritual energy on this side. The fact that that's moving over to here to create change and to heal their energies on because they're going through some tricky stuff. You can see that they want possibilities to open up for them. Okay. So the energy that you're bringing in then to the union is the dreams come true. It's number 11. So this energy in the middle is perfect, because through the work that you're doing, and also knowing that this is a spirit, that this is written in the stars, right? That's what you're thinking. That's what you're knowing. So because of that, you can bring this energy of full light, of the golden cornucopia, of all things are possible, all of this plentiful and bountiful fruit that is lit up in the middle of a forest. That this is as ancient as the trees, as rooting it down into the ground, right? So by doing that, and by having this energy of the, you know, essentially utopia, right? Look at this. It's beautiful with the little flower, little lit up butterfly. It's like you're bringing the dreams coming true. And with that energy, they're receiving that healing energy from you, right? You're bringing the light, they're receiving it and taking it into their cosmic heart and expanding their heart out. So with that, again, you couldn't get it much better, right? Because the crowning energy is then the door to healing and personal happiness, right? Number 7, again, so much spiritual energy, so much spiritual guidance here, because it's the rainbow. It's the door to personal happiness. It says everything. You know, you're opening a doorway to the rainbow. You're providing this healing and this, you know, utopia to open that doorway. But there is still, you know, they've got, you know, the reason why there is so much anxiety on this side is there's a decision to make, right? There's a decision to move on from situations, people, you know, things. And when you do that, that if you're in a state of indecision, that is the most awful place to be. I'm sure we've all been there. And that is what causes the anxiety, the worry, the fear, everything. But it is number 8. You are infinitely supported by the universe. So, and they're facing the tree of life. So the decision will be made. At the moment, there is some indecision that is grounding this, which is causing that. It's causing the anxiety, it's causing the attachments. But this energy that we have is all about charging forward. I don't look at the name of that, you know, this is about wanting to be the warrior, wanting to be the love warrior, wanting change. Look at that, it's number 8. So this mirrors this. This energy counteracts that energy, right? Because actually the warrior wants to move forward. That decision, that energy that we're bringing will create decision. So pretty, again, so I guess the messages again for this week is if you're in contact is just to be mindful, because they're in this sort of little anxiety state and they could react to things and they could be a bit touchy and could be a bit tricky. So that's something to be mindful of. But look at this. The underneath is number 11. You hold the book of truth. You know that you're healing with your energy. This is all green. So you are healing this situation. So the butterfly again of transformation. There will be a journey that needs to be made. They are going to follow the light. They are going to, the pathway will be lit up for them, because again, you're following that path. And then the last one on this one is, look, right? Because you're the path to their happy family, right? You are the path to their happy family and their happy ending. So that's what, you know, you need to keep doing this with your energy. Keep being in this space, right? Keep being in that to send this energy towards them. Because what they're wanting is they're wanting to have a pathway open so that they can move from indecision onto the bridge to make the journey back to you and back to their happy family. Because that is the journey that needs to be made. From indecision to stepping onto the bridge to following the light to you and to have the happy ending. All right, well, again, I mean, this is why I love these cards, because honestly, they just tell the story so brilliantly. All right, well, listen, if you want to have a reading like this for yourself and your energies, then please do. All my details are in the link, or to come to me for healing, or to join the Crystal Grid. So I'll be back next week with another energy read. All right, take care. Have a good one. Bye.